Hello YouTube, welcome back down the creek. Today we're going to be going over the Uglystik Lite PRO and why I think it's the greatest rod ever made. I'm also trying to get my channel going, so please give me a subscribe down below if you haven't done it already. A comment with some feedback would be great, and if you get some value from this video, smash that like button, and it really helps the channel out. So I appreciate it, and let's get into the video. Okay guys, so today we're talking about the Uglystik Lite PRO. It's a graphite fiberglass reinforced rod. The rod blank is premium quality, and the rod blank goes all the way through the handle, so you don't have to worry so much about it breaking right here, which is one of the concerns that I usually have. But they also have like a pretty interesting wrap here. Uglystiks, their wraps are unique. It's usually like a crisscross red pattern. On this one it's blue, and that's kind of the signature for the Lite PROs. They do like a blue color, and I think overall look of the rod is it looks really good. But let's get into the meat here. The performance of this rod is outstanding. I truly believe that this is the best rod that Uglystik has ever made, even better than the GX2. And my opinion on that is based upon the amount of fish that I've caught on this rod. I've caught bass. It performed great. The fight was great. Very sensitive tip. When you've got a fish on there, you've got a soft tip with a strong backbone. You know, and it's just great. It is a graphite fiberglass hybrid rod blank. It has the rod blank goes all the way through the handle. It has a very interesting wrap here for strength. Since the rod goes through the handle, you've got a lot more stability here. The balance of the rod is perfect. That's exactly how you want your rods to balance. And everyone's thinking now that, oh, you gotta have a St. Croix, you gotta have a $100 rod. Wrong, guys. I am a firm believer in budget rods. Uglystik rods are outstanding, and it's all in the reel. I use on this a 2500 FE Shimano Sienna. I love these reels. I get them at the local bait shop, and I'm telling you guys, support your local bait shop, otherwise they go away. But I bought this at the local bait shop. They get them for me. Great guys there. I love this reel, but we're not talking about the reel today. We're talking about the rod. This is a medium action 7-foot Uglystik. It says that the line capacity is 6 to 12 pound test. I use 8. 8's my line of choice. But I'm telling you guys, this is an awesome rod. The line guides are outstanding. They're tough. They're metal. They've got inserts in them so that they don't chafe your line. And the tip is super sensitive. You know, I think I beat up my rods most of the time at the tip, but I really haven't had any problems with this, guys. The reel seat is polymer with these metal rings on it, so it's a little bit cost saving, I'm sure, but it does have the metal rings, which is where I think the strength needs to be the most. And the build quality of the rod is great. It's very strong, durable. It's got a soft tip with a firm backbone. And my opinion on why this is the greatest rod they've ever made is its performance. I've caught fish from small perch to a 35-pound salmon on this rod, and everyone's like, oh, you caught salmon on this rod. Yes, I've caught salmon spawning in the rivers on this rod when they run to Lake Michigan after you hook into them. They run to Lake Huron after you hook in them. They want to go, and it has been a blast. Now granted, we used a little bit bigger reel and some different line. I didn't catch it with 8-pound test, although you could. Lighter line is technically better for salmon because they can see it. But that being said, the build quality on this is great. The line guides are awesome. They're metal. They feel strong. They don't flex too much. I'm not worried about one falling off. They're attached to the rod very firm. In my opinion, this is a strong buy. I have loved this rod. It has done good for me. And you know, they sell all different actions. They sell ultralight, light, medium, medium heavy. And you can really find the one that fits your application. Personally, I don't buy much over medium when it comes to a spinning rod. I know a lot of those bass guys buy those medium heavies and they're flipping, you know, heavy cover and, you know, really wrenching those fish out of there. But with what I do and the situations that I put myself in for fishing, I don't really have that. So, you know, I'm usually on the bank and, you know, I cast it into where I choose or where I think there's fish, and I sit and wait with live bait or with dough bait or something. But anyways, guys, I'm going to keep this short. The Uglystik Lite PRO is an awesome rod. If you don't have one, I suggest you go get one. And remember, guys, get out and live. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't done it already.